guys, so I know it's been a really long time since I uploaded a video. The last time I posted a video was back in, I believe it was like 2014 or 2015. Either way, it was a really long time ago, and I really miss making videos, and I've been trying to think of something that suits me a little bit better, and lately I've seen a lot of mystery videos, and that's right up my alley. I've been obsessed with, well, not obsessed in any kind of weird way, so don't be thinking that, but I've always been super fascinated by criminals, criminal cases, serial killers, all that kind of stuff. I used to research them constantly. I always wanted to be a detective. I even at one point wanted to be a psychiatrist for criminals. I've just always been super interested in things of that genre, and I figured that would be the perfect way to jump back into making videos. So if you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see any more videos like this, let me know. But with that, I'm just gonna jump into the video. So today we're gonna be talking about Luka Magnotta and the murder and dismemberment of Junlin. So a little bit of background on Luka Magnotta. So he was born on July 24th, 1982 in Scarborough, Ontario. That's fairly close to me. It's kind of close to Toronto. I'm more in Ottawa, but he was born in Scarborough, Ontario. He had two siblings, and when he was very young, his parents divorced, and he went to live with his grandparents, who also later divorced. Now, his mom, Anna, had a boyfriend at one point that Luka described as a monster, so it may have been possible abuse, but we can't say for sure. Now, when Luka was 20 years old in 2003, he started starring in various adult films. He started taking on roles in like really small movies, small TV shows, magazines. I'll put some of his pictures up on the side. And he also got some plastic surgeries, and he was said to be very narcissistic and very self-centered. And you'll kind of see that in some more of the information that I'm going to give to you guys. So in 2005, Luka was convicted of fraud and impersonation, so that was kind of his first run-in with the law, and things kind of progressed from there, as you were going to see. He was obsessed with fame. He was obsessed with the idea of people talking about him. So he used to create different online profiles just to start rumors about himself that he would then deny. So he would try and kind of like create hype about himself. He even created a rumor at one point that even the police thought was true, that he had a past relationship with Karla Homolka, who was also a convicted murderer and ex-wife of Paul Bernardo, who was also a very famous serial killer. So that kind of gives you a little bit of a glimpse on how sick of a person he was. He would make rumors like that just to be able to deny them and create hype about himself and all that kind of stuff, which I think is really sick and disgusting. After his conviction, police say that they found over 70 Facebook profiles that he created under different names, and over 20 different profiles on other websites that he created of various aliases and whatnot. So in 2010, videos started surfacing online of kittens being tortured and killed in various ways that I'm not going to get into because they're very graphic. So also in 2011, he started being investigated for those videos by the Toronto police, but no arrests were ever made. Then in 2011, Luka moved to Montreal, and on May 25th, 2012, a video surfaced online called One Lunatic, One Ice Pick, and it showed a man being murdered, dismembered, and there were also acts of cannibalism being showed on his body. Now, I remember when this happened. I was in middle school, everyone was talking about it, and it's just really disgusting. And then on May 29th, body parts started showing up. So there was a foot sent to the Prime Minister of Canada. So that's like, if you're from the States, that's like a body part being sent to the president. So there were body parts sent to various other members of parliament and also to elementary schools. So that just kind of says something about what kind of a sick and twisted person that Luka was, that he would send body parts to an elementary school. After finding other various body parts behind an apartment building, they ended up searching apartment 208 that Magnotta was renting, and they found blood all over. They also found some strange writing on the wall in which he said, and I quote, "If you don't like the reflection, don't look in the mirror, I don't care." So that was written large on the wall. I'll put a photo right here. It's kind of eerie. Now on May 30th, 2012, the remains were identified as Jun or Justin Lin, who was a Chinese international student. He was last seen on May 24th and was reported missing on May 29th. Then on May 31st, police put out an arrest warrant for Magnotta, who had already fled to Paris on May 25th, right after the murder occurred. So when they finally tracked him down in Berlin on June 4th, he was Googling himself. And no, I'm not even kidding. He was Googling himself as he was arrested for this murder. If you haven't already clearly seen what kind of a narcissistic, self-centered person he was, there you go. So in 2014, after a 12-week trial, Luka Magnotta was found guilty on all counts, will now be serving a mandatory life sentence, and will be eligible for parole in 25 years, as well as 19 years for other crimes that is set to be served concurrently. So a couple other updates, just random things on the case. Apparently Luka is really enjoying his time in prison. He even got married last June to another inmate. And I think the worst part of this case for me is that this could have so easily been prevented. It is a known fact that sociopaths often start off with smaller animals, and he was even identified as the person that was killing these animals in these videos. So why didn't the police act sooner? There was almost a full year gap between the time that he started being investigated by the Toronto police and when he committed his murder. There was plenty of time that he could have been tracked down. I think that the police really dropped the ball on this one, and it could have saved an innocent life. Guys, I really hope that you found this case interesting. I know it was kind of all over the place, and this is my first video like this, so if you guys like it, I can continue to make more. If you want to see more from me, let me know. Leave me some suggestions down below. I can make some serious videos, I can make some advice videos, story times, I can make more unsolved cases, solved cases, serial killers, whatever you guys want to see, leave them in the comments below. And until next time, bye guys.